What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP.
Your boy JC.
And we're back with another video. Today, we're going to explain Trump's taxes for you with Kevin from Certified Taxes.
Hey, how's it going?
So, Kevin, tell us a little background story. You know, what's your business name? What do you do? Where'd you study at? Give us a little background.
Yeah, first of all, thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. It means a lot. You know, we met. Did you know where we met?
Oh, no. So, funny story. Kevin's my CPA. Kevin and I met drunk at a Dodger game.
Of course not.
So we met. Actually, I sat next to him and his wife, and we just started talking. And I found out that Kevin was an accountant. We followed each other on Instagram. I would say a year later or so, he became my CPA.
Yeah, we literally talked the whole game. It was like maybe second, third inning to talk the whole game.
Oh yeah, it was great, dude. It was the Dodgers versus Yankees.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
Who won? Who won that game?
The Yankees.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Just
no.
testing. See, you guys
Yeah.
are too busy talking.
All right, Kevin. So give us a little background.
Yeah. So my name is Kevin. I'm from Whittier, California. Graduated from Cal State Fullerton, accounting degree. I always knew I wanted to do something in business, but I didn't know, do I want to work for someone? Do I want to start my own business? Eventually, like, you know what? I think I want to work for myself. That's the way to go. So I had accounting degree, always want to do business. So through school, when you were a business major, you had to take accounting class. It was a simple, basic class. So I took that. It was tough, hardest class I ever took. But, I did enjoy it. I liked it. So let me try it again, take a second course and more advanced. Again, it was tough. I don't think I passed it for time, but it's all right. Eventually passed it. And then from there also, I said taxes were still kind of in the back of my head. Not sure if I want to do that or not, but, I know it's business. I want to be there. So I took a tax class, took that, and again, interesting. Still, do I want to do this? I'm not sure. Just business was still mindset. Not to get too deep, but the reason why I got towards focused more on taxes because my last year of college, my dad passed away, and he always did our taxes. Always he was the guy I would go to. Now he passed away. Now he's not there. So I was like, oh crap! Now I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. So I started digging deeper into taxes because eventually I'm going to have to do this on my own. And I thought about my mom, how's she going to do taxes? No, I'm going to have to do it. So that's what kind of my focus shifted to more taxes, and then thought about it. What if other people are same situation? Don't know how taxes are, not familiar with someone did them for their whole life and now they don't. So I want to be able to educate them, make it easy for them, make it not scary anymore. Because taxes could be scary at the moment because no one wants to do them. So that's kind of my focus, and I kind of shifted more tax spaces. And then so I always volunteered doing taxes. People always ask me questions about taxes, so it was always there. I think the moment where it kind of struck that I want to do this was during the pandemic, late 2020, December. I was like, no, just go for it. So I took my license, took pass, and pretty much opened my own business. And
So you escaped the matrix. Yeah, you escaped the 9 to 5. You quit it, and you just went. And he just fucking went and got dirty with it, bro.
Two solid points to make from that, bro. First, there's a lot of people on that boat because I'm one of them. I'm barely starting to do my own taxes, but when I first started, my dad always go to, hey dad, can you tell the tax lady what I need this year? Right. Hey dad. So a lot of people are like, where do I start? And two, good job on starting your business during the pandemic, bro. A lot of people use that as an excuse to not start their business. And
during that time, so much was going on. So much tax laws coming out. Stimulus, I get the stimulus or not. At that time, people were just coming to me, assumed I knew, which I didn't, and that's why I had to do research, made myself certified official. And from there, just kind of didn't go look back.
Look, I'm going to tell you a little personal story about Kevin. There was 1 year, dude, where I was going to owe I was doing taxes by myself still. I was going to owe 10 grand. And I hit up Kevin, dude, because I just knew he does taxes. So I asked Kevin for a favor.
It was late at night, huh?
Yeah, it was late at night, too.
What was it? It was after 9. He was stressing because he fell asleep at 9.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I think back then I used to stay up longer. So I hit him up, and he's like, hey, bro, there's this tax code where if you buy a vehicle for your business, which you did in the year of 2020, you could write off the depreciation.
Depreciation.
There you go. Of the vehicle.
Okay.
I applied that, and I paid nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, Kevin literally saved me $10,000 before becoming his client. Tell me that's not a great CPA.
That's great,
to
bro.
begin with.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So people, I've never done it because I always had an accountant too, but people do their taxes on their own?
Oh yeah.
What? That's crazy.
I do it on my own, bro. I used to do it on my own before I went to
own?
Kevin. Yeah, and then if I had a question,
crazy.
dude, I would just ask him for the favor because me and Kevin have always kind of kept a cool
So
relationship.
many people are paying more than they should. Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because people use like, don't want to say the name, but use easy tax software. Just plug in your numbers and they don't tell you. There's no one really to talk to. You know, like, well, should I do this? Should I do that? You just plug in your numbers.
Are you throwing shots, Kevin?
Maybe.
Oh man,
we don't have the shots for the shots.
God,
Yeah.
that's
Also,
funny.
going back to your taxes this year, without getting into detail, how you kind of see how we structured you, and how it's going to pay off.
Oh yeah, dude, Kevin. Just know he's getting me a return. I don't know how he got me a return, but Kevin got me a return, dude. Okay, so Kevin, Trump's taxes. There's a lot of people I feel like that are obviously not educated on taxes that might think his taxes are cheating or might have a misunderstanding on tax codes and why that is that people sometimes don't pay taxes. Some people pay a lot of taxes. Some people pay very little taxes. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't know this. I know you kind of came with your bullet points and what you want to talk about and how you want to educate people, which I appreciate, dude. Amazing. So with that being said, bro, take it away. Tell us, explain to us what
Take the stage.
how is it that there's rich people that pay nothing and there's employees that pay a lot or whatever it may be?
Yeah, it's all just knowing the game, how to play the game, how to find the loopholes before in the year. Once because now 2023 we can't do anything for 2022. So the good game is to get throughout the whole year. Talk to your accountant, talk to your tax guy or girl. What should I do? How can I, pay less taxes? There's multiple ways, and the best way to do it is to have a small business, LLC. It doesn't have to be LLC. It could be a DBA, just something kind of small side hustle. You could write off a lot of your personal expenses. It's just you got to be able to work it and find those loopholes to be able to do that.
So are you promoting a side hustle for employees? Like some extra income? So if they do this extra income, they could open a business and start writing off some personal things that they could never write off before, saving money on their taxes.
Right. A good way to look at it is if you're a W-2 employee, you get paid, you pay taxes, and then you pay your expenses. As a business, you get paid, pay your expenses, and then you pay your taxes.
Oh.
So that kind of makes sense that you're lowering.
Yeah.
So because my expenses now become a business expense, I'm able to write it off, saving me money on my taxes.
On a personal level, right?
Dude, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, so it's once you kind of get the hang of it, I know I'm sure same thing with you. Once you get the hang of it, like, it starts to make more sense. So, for example, you can write off your phone, internet, for this, your home office,
the podcast, the mics.
So,
I know there's a limit for cars, right?
Depends. There's a different situation. So if it's strictly for a business, 100%. If it's over 6,000 pounds, you're able to deduct 100% of it.
Okay.
If it's under 6,000 pounds, there's a cap limit.
100%, bro.
Did you hear that? Over 6,000 pounds. Why do you think it is that you go to rich areas and you see a lot of G-Wagons? Because they're over 6,000 pounds and they're saving money on their taxes.
100% deduct the G-Wagon, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a lot of little things like that people don't realize. Again, when you use a regular tax software, they don't tell you that. Oh, did you buy a new car? Did you buy this expense? They don't tell you that because it's a robot that you're working with. So that's why it helps when you actually work with a human being that knows what they're doing. They know tax law.
Well, I would say we can't trust every human being because you might have a bad CPA.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I ran across a few shady people who done my taxes. Not me personally, but I know stories of stuff that the tax person should have known, but did it anyways. Just get paid.
Do you think some shady CPAs do this to pocket money?
Oh yeah, people who just trust you and they'll pay me to do it, just to write down, put my information, put in the numbers, and this is what you get.
Okay, so going to writing down just the numbers and getting the results. Can you explain to us what's the difference between you and someone like that, like a tax planner and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I definitely like to, when I meet a client, I like to build a relationship with them, and I like to know them, who they are, so it's easy to work with. I just want to okay, well, how much do you make? Okay, bye. I'll let you know how much you owe. That's not doesn't bring excitement to me. That's not fun for the taxpayer. I want them to let me know what they're doing. This is how they get paid. This is what can we do? What can I do for you? So what I like to do is before we even start, I have a list of questions. How did you get paid? Do you have 1099? Do you have a small business, or what are you doing? What's your situation? And from there, we kind of go down a list. Okay, you went to school, you have a home, you do have health insurance, you 401k, and from there, like we could build and be able to lower your taxes any day. We want to be able to lower your taxes. If you have a business, the whole game is to have cash flow and less tax liability. So it's a game to be able to play.
Now, I didn't know that until Kevin did that to my account. I don't know. I gave him the password and he did something to my account, and I just started like getting refunds and stuff. Anyways, so okay. With that being said, do you want to bring up your agenda?
Yeah.
So let's get to it.
I'm here to educate about taxes, to knowledge, to ask questions. Any questions? Feel free to comment.
Leave them down in the comments, guys, because Kevin he's literally promoting questions so that he can come back on and answer them directly to you, giving you the solutions, questions, anything that you have, comments or concerns. He's going to give you the answers, and I'm pretty sure he'll even show you the facts if you really need it. But with that being said, take it away, Kevin.
Yeah, it could be personal taxes or personal questions about taxes, business taxes, questions, anything. I'm here to help, again, educate. The only thing, just make it easy and just less scary. Once this time comes around, you already have your for next year, already ready to go. This is what information I have. It's final taxes. So I first want to discuss how personal and business taxes kind of work together. So business taxes for an LLC, it's a pass-through entity, which means that any of your loss or profit gets passed through to your personal taxes. So it's not two separate taxes; it's just all in one. There's different ways to structure that, but the basic ways is LLC, discredited entity. So your personal income, let's say you have a W-2 job, you get taxed on that, and then let's say you have your LLC. So whatever income or loss you get from that gets combined into one. So there's different ways to benefit from that. Let's say from your 9-to-5 job, you make $45,000 a year. Without any business, you're going to get taxed on that. So it's going off that. Your tax on your AGI, which is adjusted gross income. So from that, say you single filer, you take your standard deduction, $12,950. So subtract that from your annual income, which is $45 or $32.50. So from there, you're going to get taxed. But if you have a side hustle, you have a little small business, and you say you lost $10K, so that $10K gets passed through to your personal tax return, and it now deducted. So now you're owning your AGI, adjusted gross income, is $22.50. It's all right. So it's another example of how business losses could help. Let's say, again, you made $45,000 a year. You let your business loss $45,000. Now you're wiped out all your taxable income. So again, it's all about getting, even if your business made a profit, it's still, as long as your cash flow is there and it reduces your taxable income. So that's all the whole game is, just reducing your taxable income. It could be from your W-2 job or your small business.
Okay, sounds good, man.
All right, just touch real quick and actually what is a LLC? It stands for Limited Liability Company. And what that does, people think like, okay, by having that, it's going to save me on taxes. The idea of that is just separate your business from personal assets. So any legal situation, only your business will be legally, affected. So if you get sued, which hopefully never happens, they can't touch your personal assets. It's everything separated. So it just provides kind of liability before anything happens. So if you're a business, obviously you don't have to run as an LLC, but it's smart once you start making some money, you want to set that up to just to protect yourself and your business.
So you're saying if I switch over a property that I own to an LLC and somebody were to sue me personally because the LLC now owns my property, they can no longer touch the property?
No. Well, if your business is if your property is under the LLC, they can only sue you for your business stuff and not your personal
stuff.
Okay, but what I'm saying is someone sued me personally, they can't touch my business because of the LLC as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the main can benefit from that.
And there's a lot of people who are buying houses without an LLC and just running their personal.
Yeah.
So
that risk.
Yeah. And that runs a low risk, right? Once you start making money.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So going...
Yeah, so back to what I said about an LLC, there's different ways to be structured with LLC. You get, like I said, LLC is discredited entity, or it's an S-Corp. What an S-Corp is still an LLC, but an S-Corp, you're an employee of your business. So the benefit of that is that you eliminate the self-employment tax. Self-employment tax is, 15%, which is normally when you have a W-2 job, your employer pays half, you pay other half. When you're self-employed, you actually pay the whole thing. So what the S-Corp does, it eliminates that self-employment taxes, and then so you're just subject to payroll taxes.